Guys, girls, goblins, welcome back to a special poddy. Well, it's not really that special. Basically, I'm currently on my jollies. I'm at Vegas, i.e. Skegness, Vegas, um, with the kiddos. And yeah, um, we've got some stuff to talk about today. We've not got any anime episodes, so to speak, to talk about, but we are going to discuss shortly our top 5 most anticipated anime. We're talking 4 episodes Alien Earth. We're talking first episode of season 2 of Peacemaker. We've got our top 5 anticipated movies we're going to discuss, and a couple of cheeky games as always.
Always, mate. Always.
So I hope you're all having a good week. I hope you're all ready for a good weekend. And settle in. Chill.
Get a drink.
Get a beverage.
Get some biscuits if you need it. But
Oh,
sit back
yeah.
and relax.
I thought it'd be good for us to talk about our top 5 most anticipated just things in general. I mentioned movies. Martin says, why don't we do anime as well? Great idea. Whether it's new or a new season. What we're talking? I've got 5, but they're not in any particular order. I've just written 5 down in general.
Should we just go from 5 and up to 0 to 1?
Let's. So, have you got any anime movies in here?
No.
I have got an anime movie in.
Yeah, I have, yeah.
Is yours Demon Slayer Infinity Castle arc
It is.
movies? So we'll start with that, mate. We'll start with that.
Yeah.
So I've put Infinity Castle arc movie collection because there's going to be 3 of them in there. So I've put the same thing. Obviously, the first one's out here in the UK very soon. In the next sort of like 3 weeks or so, we will be going to watch that. When we've watched it, we will discuss it on the poddy. So the first installment of this is on its way, mate. We're going to be getting it soon, and I know it's going to be a few years extra for each one. But honestly, buzzing for it. So stoked for peak Demon Slayer to come back, mate.
I think the finale of the last season of Demon Slayer, the bit where it all kicked off.
Oh, mate.
Going down to the Infinity Castle, and we're like, mate.
They all like falling through.
I keep seeing things on social media like people falling through holes, mate, and that going down to the Infinity Castle, mate. It's random people.
Yeah, we're ready for it, man.
Like pavement. I'm ready, mate.
We're ready.
It's going to be so good as well because the cars is going to be back as well.
Yeah.
I've not seen him in a while, so.
No, I've seen a couple of little previews and trailers and things like that, but I've not looked too much into it. I'm going to go into it as
fresh,
as fresh and as blind as possible. Get the full experience.
You go in with like blindfolded. Oh, what's going
literally, mate. Literally. What are you saying then? What's your next one?
Let me see if you've got this on your list. Hell's Paradise Season 2.
Hell's Paradise Season 2 is on my list, mate. It's been a while since the first season.
It's sick, man.
Really enjoyed that world, the characters, concept, been buzzing for this one. And yeah, it's coming out, which I think it's supposed to be coming out January 2026. So again, we will be talking about that on the poddy. And we've only got a mere amount of months left, 4 or 5 months till that comes out. So it's going to be we've got some good times ahead of us podcast wise. So make sure you are subscribed to the podcast.
And if you haven't watched Hell's Paradise, check it out. It's a short anime. It's not very long, is it? It's like what, 13 episodes?
12 or 13 episodes. Yeah, it's got a really cool art style.
Really good characters and all sorts.
Yeah,
and it's gory. It's got fantasy in it. It's really good.
Yeah, it's got some really cool villains, really cool power system on there as well. Yeah, it's just a cool world. It's all around. It's just a great anime. I'll be rewatching this. So once I'm up to date, I'll be getting that watched back end of this year again, just to refresh myself. Martin's watched it quite recent. I watched it when it first came out, which I don't know how long ago that was. 3, 4 years, maybe 5 years. I don't know. It's been a while since it came out. So yeah, Hell's Paradise Season 2 is on my list. Now,
try and guess what's on my list.
I've got Chainsaw Man Season 2 on my list.
I haven't got that.
We binged it, chatted about it. There's a movie coming out. But I love the characters in this. I love the world in this. I love the concept, the power system, the animation, everything about this anime. I really, really enjoyed. So I'm looking forward to seeing more of this world. As I say, we've got a movie coming out, but I'm looking forward to a season 2 coming out as well. So yeah, Chainsaw Man, loved it, mate. Absolutely loved it. That's one
And
difference, mate. What you got?
just sticking with Chainsaw Man. I love that bit in season 1 where he like is in that apartment bit and he falls down to that demon. He's just there for like all day, mate, and all night. It's like
Just grafting.
chopping the gas, causing the gas so much pain and stuff. That's one of my favourite parts of it. But yeah, great show again. I've got Blue Lock season 3, mate.
Blue Lock season 3. Blue Lock is not on my list.
Yeah, because obviously I do obviously love football, so and that combined with anime is perfect for me. And I did enjoy the other seasons, so I'm excited to see where that goes.
Yeah,
I'm
excited for Blue Lock season 3. I'm
Yeah.
more apprehensive than I am excited in some senses because season 2 was just it weren't up to scratch, mate. Until the last 2 episodes, which annoyed me. If they get season 3 the same caliber of the last episode, it will be peak, mate. It will be so good. It will be definitely the best sports anime ever made, mate, of all time.
I just because obviously you love all the characters in it and stuff like that. I just want to see to get them to where I want them to see them get to where they want to get to, and I like be playing on the world stage and stuff like that. It's exciting stuff, and
it's going to be good.
I'm looking forward to.
I need them to animate it though. Not even animate it well, just animate it full stop.
Yeah. I think they will. I think they will.
They've got to, mate. The backlash they had. Yeah, the backlash they had was unbelievable. But I'm
going to guess what's on your list now, right now. JJK season 3.
JJK season 3 is on my list, yes. So after season 2, how good that was, peak animation. JJK season 2, it gets a lot of hate. People call it mid, blah, blah, whatever. No one can deny. If people online are saying that the animation and everything of JJK season 2 is bad, they're just blind, mate. They simply don't have eyeballs. Because it's the gold standard, in my opinion, for a fantastic anime. And it gets compared so much. Everything gets compared so much to the level of JJK season 2. And that's for a reason, because it was fantastic. Like, it was very, very good. I really like the world. I can't wait to see more from the team. Everything about it, mate, is just so peak, mate, in my opinion. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing more of this world.
I remember when I started watching this, obviously I loved it, and then you were like, "You need to watch season 2. You've been to Japan. You need to watch the Shibuya arc." I was like, "Yeah, I'll get there." And then when I watched it, man, blown away, mate. The characters, the fighting, the locations where I've actually visited in real life. You see him fighting in them places, and we had a few deaths, which was quite emotional because you get to know the characters, and then they get killed off. Big characters as well. So yeah, and Gojo stuck in that prison, mate. Because he's just OP, isn't he? You got to keep him away. You get locked away. But yeah, great show, great characters. I've got a few little anime statues up there of JJK. So yeah, looking forward to it, mate. Looking forward to it.
Now, this should be on your list, mate.
Ah, it is. It's number 1, mate.
Vinland Saga season 3 is my number 1.
Listen. Mine isn't on that. Mine isn't on there.
Vinland Saga, one of my all-time favorite anime of all time. So, like, continuing the story there, seeing obviously how that unfolds.
Yeah. I'm excited about it, yeah.
Vinland Saga, I'm more excited about that than anything else on this list. Like, 100%. It's so good.
Yeah, I mean, I completely forgot about Vinland Saga, yeah.
Yeah, it's completely peak, mate. It's incredible. Loads of people hated on season 2. I absolutely loved season 2. I really loved, obviously, following Thorfinn's journey and everything. It's one of my favourite MCs of all time. When that comes out, mate, I'm just going to be so emotional.
When I first started watching it, it was around like the. It's like I was watching Vikings and all that, like Last Kingdom and all that. I love Viking stuff. I was playing Valhalla at the time as well. Around the same time, I started watching that. Because I love stuff about Vikings, and the fact that they go through near where we live, like on the rivers and stuff. I was like going through Derby. I was like, so good. But yeah, I love that animation. I'm looking forward to season 3. I completely forgot about it, to be honest. So I'm glad you reminded me. But have a
I
guess what's on
think
my.
I think yours might be One Punch Man. Because One Punch Man nearly made it on mine, but there is I didn't add it because it comes out really, really, really soon. So I was like, I'll probably just leave that off in it for now.
It's not One Punch Man, but
One
I'll give
Punch
you
Man
another
is sick,
go.
man. I don't know what else it could be. I don't think what we've watched. I nearly put Kaiju number 8 season 3, mate. Season 2's not even finished yet.
I
Just
mean,
because it's so peak.
the same anime I'm looking forward to.
It's
This is
hard, isn't
not
it? It is a hard
necessarily.
list.
It's not necessarily my top. It's one I'm excited for, but it's not exactly top. Soul and Evelyn, mate.
Oh,
Season 3.
solo leveling, yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, I watched the first 2 seasons. Amazing. There's people online like moaning about it and stuff, but I thought it was great, mate. Josh at work, he watched it. I think he's watched it again recently because he loves it that much. And it's so good. Like the artwork, the characters. Um, Going into dungeons, leveling up is like out of a computer game, RPG style. Yeah, I literally loved it. I loved it, and the whole
Yeah,
thing
it's
with
such an
the
easy watch, isn't it? Solo leveling is such an easy watch because it's not very complex. You don't have to overthink it. The animation's great. The art style's great. You don't know any of the characters' names hardly, but you don't need to know any character's name. You only need to know Jin Woo's name. He's literally the only guy you need to know, mate, because he's the only guy that matters. But
and
yeah, just
like
watching him level up and progress is cool.
and seeing him like in last season where like his goal of like getting the cure for his mum and stuff like that was so satisfying. But also all the big fights he had, and all the surprises that came out, all the new characters that came into it, and how badass he is in these fights, and some of the new abilities he gets. So yeah, season 3's gotta be on my list. Gotta be. But I know you've got some
Decent
honourable
list.
mentions, haven't you?
I got loads of honourable mentions, mate.
Yeah,
There's
too
so
many.
many, isn't there, could be. Solo leveling was down as an honourable mention for me. One Punch Man's down there as an honourable mention.
Yeah.
Blue Lock. I'm trying to think what other stuff there is.
MHA, I'm looking forward to coming back out as well.
MHA, I've not put that down purely because I haven't finished it yet. That's the only reason I've not put
Yeah.
that down. I thought it's only fair that I put stuff down that I
Yeah.
have actually finished
I've
watching.
not finished it, but yeah, I'm coming to the end of
Yeah,
it.
so
So,
but
yeah.
I am still excited for it regardless. But yeah, there's loads of good ones coming out. I was trying to have a look at what new ones were coming out, but I couldn't really find too much of anything that I'm really excited about. Apart from Kagurabachi, which I've been reading the manga of.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that to finally fully get. It's sort of been announced, but I'm excited for that to come out in terms of like new ones. But yeah, there's some good
There's a
stuff
few
out there, man.
there's a few gaming ones coming out. There's got Splinter Cell coming out.
Splinter Cell coming out. I've not counted any of that stuff because I don't really know if
Yeah.
people consider it anime. To be honest, it's just a Netflix thing, isn't it? It's like an
Yeah.
American studio into that does it. But a couple of decent ones coming out, like you say, from them though. Like you say, Splinter Cell's coming out.
You got Sekiro in it as well.
Devil May Cry season 2's coming out. Sekiro, whatever it's called. They've got one coming out. There's a few good stuff. There's some good stuff coming out. To be fair, like really good stuff coming out.
But yeah, so let us know in the comments what you're excited most about. It might be covered in our list, but if there's anything else, let us know. Because there's so many good anime coming out. I'm so excited. I'm ready for it.
There's loads of good stuff, and I guarantee you there'll be something that gets announced that we didn't even think about, and then that might even hit the list. We might think, "Oh, mate, that looks amazing," sort of thing. So,
tell you what, I did watch. Ayo Hashi, the football one.
Yeah,
I watched that while I was on holiday, and proper love that, mate. Proper love that.
Decent.
I mean, if the season 2 comes out of that, I'm ready for it. It was
watching it, mate.
It's different. It's different from Blue Lock, because obviously not in like a training facility, but yeah, that was really good. Nice little watch. 24 episodes.
Yeah, Fire Force. I didn't mention Fire Force because obviously technically it's a second part, isn't it? So like that's coming out regardless, sort of thing. I feel like because we're halfway through the season technically. I've not counted that, but yeah, there's some good stuff. There's some great content out there, and we're going to be talking about it if it's good or if we consider it good. We can't talk about everything. We're going to talk about a good amount of stuff. So
Yeah, we'll do you
hopefully,
right. We'll do you right, don't we? If you come
hopefully
and listen to us, we'll do you good.
we're discussing some stuff, and whatever your honourable mentions are, or whatever your top 5 are, whatever you're looking forward to, and it's not on our lists or our honourable mentions, let us know in the comments. We'll check them out. We'll see what they're about. It might be that we've never seen the season 1. There might be a season 3 coming out or something. We've not even seen season 1 or 2. So it might be that we pick it up and chat about it. So let us know. Let us know what you think, mate.
I mean, while you're dropping a comment, you might as well drop a follow as well. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, cheats, get subscribed, get the bell rung. If you're on Spotify, drop us a little follow on there, mate. You can add it on Spotify as well. So you get notified and all that sort of stuff.
But every day on TikTok, we're dropping shorts, mate. We're dropping shorts, interaction ones.
We're not dropping our shorts, but we are dropping short videos.
If we did that,
just videos of us on TikTok taking our trousers off, mate.
Have you ever seen this? Every day we're doing interaction shorts, so and filler shorts. So check us out, mate. Check us out. We've got loads of questions on there, so you can answer about gaming, anime, TV shows. So join us.
Yeah, some good stuff. Good stuff. Now let's move on. I'm going to let Martin lead the way on this one. I've got notes. Martin says he's got loads of notes, and as he's actually wearing a t-shirt as we speak, he's a big fan. He's a big fan.
I'm a big fan of the old stuff. Yeah.
So, yeah, we've got Alien Earth season 1, obviously, 4 episodes, and yeah, we thought we'd just chit chat about it. I watched all of these in one evening. Bearing in mind that's 4 hours worth of content. Safe to say,
I love it.
Still,
and he says I love it.
Knackered, mate. I've got one thing. I said this to Martin. It's not a bad show. Don't get me wrong. I've enjoyed it. But they need to stop making 1 hour 15, 1 hour long episodes, especially when there's parts of episodes that are slow. Like, you can easily make a lot of this stuff 45 minutes and it'll be fine. Like, you won't miss anything if it's just that. So it does annoy me now when stuff is like an hour long for just no reason at all.
I thought we'd start off with I've got a bit of a timeline from Polygon.com, just to let people know, like if they watch the films and stuff, where Alien Earth kind of fits in. So it starts off, if you were to watch it in order, you got Prometheus, Alien Covenant, Alien Earth, then Alien the original, Alien Romulus, Aliens, Alien 3, then Alien Resurrection at the end. So if you ever want to watch it in order, I think I will watch it at one point in order. I probably won't watch
it in chronological.
Again, but
yeah, I've got two big things here to talk about. Obviously, I've just mentioned something a bit negative. I don't know if it's intentional. I assume it's intentional, and they've gone by this feel. But the first episode, certainly, the technology, the way the green writing's on the screen, which is very difficult to read by the way, because it's dodgy text. However, it's got a real 80s, 90s feel to it. And I really like that they've done that, because obviously it does sort of honour like the older stuff a little bit in terms of how that felt and how that looked. And the next big thing, Ice Age is canon. Huge news, mate. Huge news. The Ice Age movies are canon in the Alien world, mate. That's big stuff. But right, anyway, episode 1 of Alien Earth is called Neverland. And no, it's not Michael Jackson's ass. It's not quite that dark, to be honest with you. But
yeah, Michael Jackson's dead and they're doing experiments in his house. But yeah, like you say, I've got on my notes as well, like the music and the vibes, proper similar to the original Alien film. Which
they have took inspiration, which you gotta appreciate,
mate. I love that, honouring like the original source material and stuff. Yeah, so we have this. It starts off with this ship, Utani Weyland specimen ship. So this ship's been going around space, collecting all kinds of life forms. and this is obviously after the events of Prometheus. So they're highly interested in these xenomorphs, which is obviously the aliens. But the first episode, it kind of explained a bit more about the world. So you got on Earth, you got like humans, cyborgs, synths, and hybrids, which kind of like are all around the Earth and stuff like different species and stuff. The hybrids are what at this Neverland, what Ian mentioned. So at this Neverland, it's like it's a company called Prodigy, and they're like kind of off the radar, aren't they? Off the radar, doing these like
proper dodgy experiments and that,
experiments
on like kids and
because
stuff.
yeah, because in episode 3 and 4, it explains like the whole universe or the whole Earth is like split up into like 5 these big corporations, and one of them is Prodigy, and obviously the other one's like Utani and Wayland or whatever.
Yeah, so they've got big Tesco's, they've got Asda, they've got Sainsbury's, and they've got Morrison's.
And they've got Lidl kicking off, mate, as well. But yeah, so these big corporations are like literally like trying to beat each other, battling for like control of the planet and the future of the human race. So obviously all these different research facilities are all over the place. One of them is this Prodigy, which basically this annoying guy called Boy Cavalier, Boy Genius is a
I hate him, mate. I proper hate him.
Trillionaire scientist. I hate it. I call him
proper
boy,
no
not
shoes
mate,
or sock wearing, barefoot monghead, mate. I hate him.
But yeah, he's up his own arse. But basically, he with his team are getting like dying kids, like cancer patients and stuff like that, and they're putting them into synth bodies. So they become hybrids. So basically, they're in like an AI body, but their conscious is transferred over to these. So basically, like their big plan is in the future to turn everyone basically into these synths with their memories and stuff, and obviously no one will ever die. Basically, that's their big plan. But yeah, he thinks himself a bit of a Peter Pan, doesn't he? And obviously, all these kids who get put into these other bodies are like the Lost Boys.
Yeah, so we meet a girl, don't we? Marcy.
Marcy's. Yeah.
She's like one of the sick kids. Her mind gets plonked into a synthetic adult body, which is quite confusing. But then essentially, like, he gives them like Wendy. So like, they renames her Wendy, which is from Peter Pan or whatever. So it's a bit odd and probably a bit traumatizing for kiddos, to be honest with you. But yeah, that's essentially how it goes. And she seems to be the main character, doesn't she, for the most part? Wendy does, anyway, up to this point.
Yeah, so we get to see a bit of what the synth bodies can do. They've got some great abilities. We see a bit where she's on like the top of a mountain. She flipping jumps down to the beach and lands safely and stuff. So they've got these like new abilities that they're still like working and learning. But basically, what happens in the first episode is this ship that's carrying all these specimens crashes into Earth, and it's in Thailand, where what's called Prodigy City. So the company Prodigy kind of like controls that part of Asia. But we have this before it crashes. We have this like, montage, don't we? So the xenomorphs let loose, the whole zoo on this specimen ship's been unleashed, and later on we see some crazy alien stuff. Especially with a cat.
Oh, rough, mate. Don't do it.
We'll get to that. I do think on the specimen ship though, when it's crashing and that the betrayer, that Morrow guy, the cyborg / human, where he barricades himself in and just watches the aliens literally ripping all his crew to pieces. That was mad. That was.
He's got no feeling, has he? Do you know what I mean? He don't care. He's not bothered. What is it? It's like the Wayland Utani ship or something, wasn't it? But
yeah, so Wayland Utani is. I think it's in the new Predator film as well, Badlands.
Yeah.
It's in all the alien stuff, but yeah, it's like one of the corporations. But I think it is also in the new Predator film because it's one of the synths in that. So it kind of like ties them in together. But yeah, so basically, it crashes into Prodigy City. Prodigy Marines go in. One of the Marines is a medic called Hermit, which turns out it's Marcy's brother. So they go in, and obviously we see all kinds of stuff on this ship that's crashed. We see aliens that alien with the eye. They've got like loads of different eyes, and it'll go into someone's like a human or an animal, and it'll literally like take over it. But it has like a massive eye.
It's proper dodging
That bit with the cat though, that horrified me because oh man, I was like, what on earth's that?
it.
But later on, it goes into like a sheep, doesn't it, as well in that episode 4. But basically, yeah, they're trying to figure out what's cracking off. Obviously, Morrow, who works for Utani and Wayland, he contacts Wayland and says, basically, you need to send some people now because all the specimens are let loose and Project is coming to check the site out. And obviously, they're a bit too late because the Marines go in. They find out that it's a Whaling ship. After Prodigy wants, and then their new orders from Boy Genius, Boy Knobhead, is to get the specimens for themselves, like take them back to their base and it. But that some of the Lost Boys, obviously, the kids in like human bodies, not like AI bodies, so they're trying to still figure things out in life. But that Lost Boys, the girl with ginger hair, mate, Nibs, looks so gorgeous, mate. I hate her. I'll just throw that in there. But so you got Timothy Oliphant as well, haven't you? As one of the characters.
Yeah.
He's called Kirsch, and he seems to have his head on his shoulders, doesn't he? So they go in with the Lost Boys. They kind of figure out that this is like the specimen ship. He's like a synth, so he like contacts. He goes to the computer, finds all this information out, and he finds out on the ship that there's 6 more xenomorph eggs. So he plans to like I say, take him back to their facility in Neverland.
It's robbing him, mate.
But obviously, part of these the Lost Boys have gone to this ship thing. Obviously, Wendy's gone as well, but she's gone with the reason to reconnect with her brother.
Yeah, she's like hacked it or something, hasn't she? The system or whatever.
Yeah, she's been like surveilling him for ages and stuff, and obviously finds
She
a way.
finds it, but mate, you know, if I was trapped in an alien-infested tower, my brother wouldn't even drop me a text message, mate. I'd be able to rely on you and the lads, mate. Do you know what I mean? To come and save me. But my brother would be like, "What?
There's a xenomorph after me. What?
What?"
But I do like the bit. There's like a lot of action where the xenomorphs literally like stalking Wendy, and her brother, but also the alien literally kills loads of people after it. There's like a party kicking off because the ship lands on like a complex with like loads of apartments and stuff, and there's one that party in it with them weirdos. It's like on a party, and then the alien just goes in and murks them all off. That body parts everywhere, isn't it? But yeah, I think it's basically so Morrow, the cyborg's literally trying to get the eggs in. He's trying to get the eggs and all the specimens. So he's going around the ship. The Marines are there. As obviously, he's got a few of them killed off with some of the aliens, but he's a great character, to be honest. I'm trying to think. Yeah, so he gets in contact somehow with one of the Lost Boys, doesn't he? When they take all the specimens back to their facility in Neverland, Morrow gets in contact with one of the youngest. I think it's one of the youngest Lost Boys, some Asian dude called Slightly, I think it is. And obviously, because they want the specimens back, he's trying to find a way to get them back. So he uses this, kind of manipulates this Slightly bloke to try and impregnate one of the spawn aliens in one of the humans there, and he picks Marcy's brother or Wendy's brother because he's the only human there at the time. Well, one of the humans that are easy to get to. But we have this part where obviously they're testing all the alien stuff out. You got the alien eye going in like sheep and stuff. You've got they take out Wendy's brother's like lung, don't they? You don't need to take out the lung, but they take it out anyway. You put an artificial one in, and then they're testing out the
Dodge one in there.
the face.
use his lung for someone else, don't they? Oh,
Yeah,
we'll
they
let
use
him have this.
yes. So they use the lung to try out the face hugger egg, and obviously later on in episode 4, the egg hatches. But during this time, obviously, Wendy's getting new abilities, and there's a part where she can like hear the aliens talking. There's a bit where they're getting tortured, her face hugger gets tortured, and she can hear the cries and stuff. I don't know how I feel about her talking to the aliens.
I
When I was
don't think
watching it,
she
I was
could.
like,
Yeah, it's
yeah, I mean,
just the frequency in it. Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
It
I
is
think,
artificial intelligence as well. That's the thing,
yeah.
isn't it? I know what you
I
mean,
don't know
though.
if
It
I
is a
like.
bit.
I don't know. Yeah,
Nice, you can be like best mates with you and go to dinner parties and that. But it's that part where she like clean rips one of their heads off, doesn't she?
yeah, she had a fight. Yeah, she dropped
Mate,
it.
proper
She got a
nutter.
sword, hasn't she? Yeah, yeah,
Proper nutter. But like, there's one part made me laugh. You know, like when they're chatting, there's those like two, because obviously they're kids, aren't they, in adult bodies?
yeah.
But obviously the actors are actually adults. I did think the actors have done quite a good job of them acting like children, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like when them two dudes are asked like why you acting like kids, they're like, what? No, we're not kids. Like what? Ah. But then there's a part where they're chatting about synthetics and they're like, yeah, we've got no heart, we don't poop, like not about not shitting or anything, but like you'd be unstoppable, mate. No illness, nothing like that. However, can't lie, sometimes a big poo is unravel, mate, with the relief you get from it. Not being able to like understand having a big poo ever again, mate.
missing that. But yeah, I think we all know what's going to happen. As these specimens go back to the facility, you know what's going to happen, mate. You just know what's going to happen.
It's just gonna
in
get
the
took
coming
over, innit?
episodes.
Yeah, murked, aren't they? Let's be real.
All this is, mate, and some of these specimens are so mad. Like there's one that's like a tick, isn't it? It goes into
Yeah.
on the person's neck, and it literally like
Just
takes
blows
all the
up.
blood out.
Yeah, like it literally just blows up, like not like explodes, but like it just goes like a balloon, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like the bit where they're testing the eye alien as well. It goes into that sheep, and it's like looking at him, isn't it? Like following the eye movements, so like seeing what they're up to, tracking him. Obviously, thinking, right, I'm going to murk you off, or I'm going to get out of this place and escape this place. But yeah, we all know what's going to happen in the next episodes. We've watched 4 episodes. It's all going to kick off next episode. It's all going to escape because that slightly lad, he's been threatened by Morrow because they found out his name. So he's gone to his mum in real life, obviously before he died as a kid. And he's already threatened. He's threatened his mum, so obviously he's got to make moves in the facility to do as Morrow said. So we just know he's going to unleash all these. Something's going to happen. He's not going to do something right, and it's all going to unleash all these aliens, and then all hell's going to break loose.
Yeah, it is a bit weird, isn't it? Like you say, when there's like a chest burster thing pops out at someone, and it doesn't attack Wendy, does it? It like calms down around her, like she's fucking David Attenborough of Xenomorphs, mate. Like,
yeah, I think it's they're just the aliens.
I think it's the fact that she just wakes up and now she can just she's bilingual, mate. She just talks to him.
Yeah, actually, I don't know about the. I mean, I understand why they've done the communication thing, but I don't know. But yeah, so it's the thing is, it burst out. I think his lung, wasn't it? It was her brother's lung, and that was. But yeah. So I think at some point she'll probably control the aliens at some point.
Well,
She knows how to bomb with them and stuff.
thing is, if this was prior to like the movies, like the first movie or whatever and stuff.
But apparently I read into like while
Timeline-wise.
these scenes are happening, that the Nostradamus or whatever the ship from the original has like set off now into space. So they didn't know anything about the
Yeah.
Obviously, have the alien on that ship.
I've not seen him all, to be fair. I haven't seen the new Romulus one. I haven't seen some of the newer ones.
I do want to watch him again, like Prometheus and stuff, because they are decent.
I think I've seen like 1, 2, and 3, and I think I've seen like Alien vs Predator as well.
Yeah, I mean, like we've only covered a bit of all the 4 episodes. There's loads more in it.
Also, mate, Ginger Bug-Eyed Woman. She's been brainwashed. I think she's preggers now, doesn't she? She's a nutter, isn't she?
Yeah, not a fan of her, mate. Honestly,
No.
I was watching this with my
What's her
parents,
name?
and
Nibs in it.
yeah, I was watching this with my parents, and my mum thought, that Morrow guy, the cyborg, thought it was that other guy who was one of the Lost Boys, the other
Oh
black
yeah,
dude.
yeah.
I was not the same
Like,
person.
Mum, are you racist? What do you mean?
And then they came in the same room. I was like, there you go. They must be looking in the mirror now. But yeah, it's an alright show. I mean, I'm enjoying it. It's a bit different. We're not had an alien TV show well, we haven't had an alien TV show, have we? So
Yeah, it's all right.
it's nice. It's a nice new look.
Yeah,
But I
it's not
think one of my
obviously
favorite
it's not the
characters.
best TV show I've ever seen. It's not the
Yeah,
best
I think
TV show we're going to
Kirsch.
talk about today, to be fair. But it's still it's a good watch and it's still enjoyable, especially if you like that sort of world and that lore and stuff, because it just gives you a little bit extra to dive into, doesn't it? So
But that Kirsch, I think Timothy Oliphant's character is one of my favourites, to be honest. Because he knows he's been listening on Slightly's calls with Morrow, so he knows what's cracking off, but he's not acted yet. So we're going to see next episode what actually happens. But yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. It's something different, like I say. But I got the Alien T-shirt, mate. You know where I got this from? Forbidden Planet, mate.
legendary shot, mate.
Yeah,
Legendary shot.
that's all I've got on the notes. What about yourself? Are you
Nah,
got anything
we'll
to
just stick
add?
with that, mate. Nah, I don't really need to add out.
I
To
probably
be
waffled on a
fair.
bit too much, but
Oh, pardon me. You got a game, haven't you?
I've got a game. I've got a
Should
game.
do your game.
So it is a blind rank, but it's a bit different, this one. So I'm going to give you a blind rank of Marvel heroes slash villains. I'm going to give you a DC one as well. But the top one of the Marvel and the top one of DC are going to fight 3 enemies. So you've got to decide it. So your top one of each one they're going to fight these 3 enemies that I've got on this page here. So we'll see how you get on, and then we'll see at the end if you can defeat these 3 guys. So, do you want to do Marvel or DC first? Blind rank.
We'll go Marvel first. Let me get my
Marvel
notepad up so I
first.
can keep a list of where I'm ranking folk.
Ready?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go, 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 go. What we saying?
So, do you want to know the enemies now?
No, surprise me. Because then I'm not going to try and. It's not going to persuade me to then think, oh, I need the strongest character or I need this. Do you know what I mean?
Okay. Nightcrawler.
5.
Okay.
Great character, though, by the way.
Punisher.
Punisher. Ooh, I'll go 3. I'm basing these on what I like.
Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier's 4.
Luke Cage.
Ugh, I don't like Luke Cage. He's number 2, though.
So you got what? Number 1, yeah?
Yeah.
Craven.
Oh, what? Craven's not even that good. I'm done for, mate. I'm actually done for.
Wait, which one? Nightcrawler.
It's a sick villain, to be fair. But I'm done for.
You might pick up on the DC though. You ready?
Yeah.
Number 1, Peacemaker.
I'm going to go... Ooh, I don't know what you've got. That's the problem. I'm going to go 4.
Harley Quinn.
I'll go with 3.
Green Arrow.
I'm going to go 5. Cool guy, though. Got a bow and arrow, so he's naturally just sick as fuck.
Nightwing.
Nightwing's a bad man. Number 2, though. Who's number 1?
Deathstroke.
Oh, Deathstroke's a beast! Deathstroke's got like a super serum. He's a bit like Captain America in a sense. So I've essentially got like a super serum guy and a bloke who loves animals.
Because it's 3 enemies, I'm going to give you an extra character. So do you think Craven, Deathstroke, and Batman will take out Green Goblin, Bane,
Yeah,
and
Goblin's
Doctor
done.
Octopus?
Thing is, realistically, Doc Ock, I think they could smash Doc Ock. Green Goblin, he's done for. And they could, if it's three of them, to be fair, I think adding Batman's probably
But
probably a
Bane
bit
as well.
OP, to be fair.
Bane, but it's not the normal Bane. It's the ultimate Bane or the Super Bane or whatever.
Don't know, you know. Don't know. I
Going
mean,
back
he's
to your
back. They've battered
choices.
him more times than everything. It depends if Batman gets the dreaded prep time or not, doesn't it?
Yeah, go back to the list. What would you have liked to have had first on each of them lists? Who would definitely destroy these baddies, without a doubt?
I mean, Deathstroke's your only
Yeah,
one that's
pick.
got superpowers on the DC one. Everyone else is just a person that really. Winter Soldier is a bit Deathstroke-esque in a sense, I guess. Luke Cage is just a strong
Nightcrawler,
bloke. Nightcrawler's a bad boy, to be fair. He could teleport and shit. He'd give some absolute
yeah.
grief, wouldn't he?
You got Craven, huh? Bring a few giraffes, mate. bring a few giraffes to the party.
Craven's a sick character, to be fair, though.
He is, yeah. I mean,
He has got he has got enhanced strength. He has got enhanced speed. He's obviously agility, stamina. He's a powerful man, mate. He's a powerful man. He can jump about 20 feet in the eyebrow. He's a good pick, to be fair. You know, he's actually not bad. Certainly, if we're going comic book style, anyway.
yeah, that was the game, really. Just a bit different of a blind rank.
Just putting a little scenario in there as well, mate. Mix it up a bit. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's really different.
Yeah, sick, mate.
And I know you
Sick.
like superheroes, so I thought, I'll make that for him. See how he gets on.
Sick. Speaking
Raven
of superheroes,
and
though.
Deathstroke.
Speaking of superheroes / villains, I guess. Peacemaker season 2, mate.
Right. So I watched this yesterday, so I've not really got a load of notes, but it's fresh in my mind, mate.
I've got some notes, mate. So,
Is it start bit?
biggest thing here is they've retconned the ending from the first season. So the Justice League are now the Justice Gang, which makes perfect sense. Even shows you Supergirl there, which I thought was great. So we've got Supergirl, Superman, we've got Hawkgirl, we've got Green Lantern, and we've got Mr. Terrific. They're knocking about. John Cena loves tighty whities, mate. Like he's always mate knocking about in them tight white pants. Isn't he, that bloke is.
That
Absolutely
interview scene
loving
was
life,
so
isn't
funny, mate.
Mate,
That
it was.
interview.
So basically, in the Pocket Universe place where we saw, which we saw obviously in the first season and that sort of stuff, where it's in his dad's house, he just opens the thing, the door opens, and it's like a quantum realm type thing. We see this like alien thing walk through a door and incinerate like a weird marsh rat cat thing. No idea what the alien is. But just seeing that shows that there's so many possibilities with that little quantum realm. And we've got and it's a Frank Grillo, that's the actor, isn't it? What's his
Rick
name?
Flag.
Rick Flag Senior. We've got Rick Flag Senior
Yeah.
after him, obviously, because he murked off his lad in the Suicide Squad. So he's after him, and he's in charge now, and he's putting all of his resource just into Peacemaker, just to find something wrong, so they can just murk him off or do whatever.
Yeah.
And obviously they're starting to pick up on these weird blips, which is obviously that Pocket Universe. But from the trailer, we figured out it'd be something like this, where there is like an alternative universe of Peacemaker. Essentially, this goes through. This episode goes through like each member, doesn't it? So it's like each member trying to pick their lives up after Project Butterfly from the first season. So like Peacemaker tries to join the Justice Gang, and you get that funny sort of like bit where
So
they're
funny, man.
interviewing him and they forget to turn the mics off and they're just chatting shit about him, and he's like, "Am I supposed to be able to hear you?"
I like how Sean Gunn's in there as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Gunn's brothers in a lot of his projects, which I love that. But that was so funny, that scene.
It's proper good, mate.
When I got was like, yeah, my ass is just like that. Straight line.
It was
Can you
like,
eating popcorn and make your ass fat? Well,
it was like, how many times did that other woman hear me say that she's got a camel toe?
yeah, because when he arrives at the interview, she's like walking off
Someone's
crying.
walking off crying. But yeah, so we get that. Then we get Harcourt. She's essentially been blacklisted by Waller, and she can't get any work in the government, like the CIA, all them sort of things. What's her name? Adebayor or whatever her name is. Her wife doesn't want to speak to her.
That's border, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it is, mate. And she's basically trying to start her own. She's trying to start her own business, isn't she? And as like a security thing, she thinks she's a bit of a bad man now, doesn't she? But yeah, so essentially it goes through those to begin with. But then you get this wild scene after Harcourt tells like Peacemaker, "Oh, it was a mistake." He has this massive party and there's just dicks, fanny, and tits everywhere, isn't they? Like, it's outrageous, mate, isn't it?
It's mad. It's that other guy when he looks through the door and the windows, he's kicking off there. Oh, so funny.
It's so funny,
like,
mate.
Yeah, because he's reporting to Rick Flag, in it. It's like, what's happening? It's like, because he's checking on the blip thing. Is that what's happening? It's like, there's an orgy. And he's like, is he in it? Yeah. Is he part of it?
Is he part of it? Yeah.
But then he finds out about his pocket universe, doesn't he? I can't remember his name.
Yeah.
The dude with glasses. He's quite pretty funny, to be fair.
Yeah, he is funny. I can't remember his name, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But basically, they're monitoring him. He sees him go into this like doorway, and he takes a photograph of it, doesn't he? And he doesn't want to tell Rick Flag about it yet. And obviously, he's essentially saying like, "Look, if I find out, I'm done for." But Rick Flag references obviously the Superman movie. Don't want what happened in Metropolis. So obviously, like when the world started splitting, all that sort of stuff. So that's nicely tying all that together.
I love that. I love that they've done that.
That's showing that is set after the Superman movie. So when he goes through, though, he's like coked out his head, mate, and he like proper off his head on like drugs and everything. And he goes back into this pocket universe to go back to the other house because obviously he sees his dad earlier in the episode. And when he sees his dad in this other universe, his brother Keith's there as well. And there's a couple of things here that got me hyped, mate, for the future of this franchise, mate. The future of DC, mate. DCU is going to be big. And the first thing that they mention, so they mentioned Gotham. We see Gotham in the Superman movie. Just a sign that says Gotham this way, to left, whatever, blah, blah. They mention Bloodhaven, which is, mate, that's where Nightwing resides for a lot of the time in the comics. Titans, they reside in Bloodhaven for parts of the comics. So that's setting up, look, Bloodhaven is part of this world. Nightwing's probably already there. The Titans are probably already being set up. The Titans probably already there. So, like, we've already setting up this world where we've never really had that. We've never really had, like, in a live action way, we've got Gotham, Metropolis, Bloodhaven in this one world, all intertwined. And, mate, that just got me so good because Gotham was mentioned on the newspaper articles, and we had this obviously the signs on the road, like I say, but it's proper expanding on this world, and it's so new, mate. We've had next to no content from this world so far, so it's just planting these little seeds, like nerds like me, mate, just sprinkling it all on. They even mentioned like fifth dimensional imps, which is mad, which they're like mental, like strong they are. But yeah, I just love that bit so much, mate. Like, you proper felt for him as well, didn't you? Because he's like crying and that. His dad tells him he loves him, and like tells his brother he loves him, and like it's such a nice little moment. But then he gets chased out. He gets Dunty. So him from the other universe finds him. He gets blitzed into there. They go into the pocket realm, start smashing other people's shit up, and eventually he hits.
This is the
ejector button
thing, isn't it? Yeah,
and then he sticks him in the sky, murks him off straight away, though. Like, I expected there to be more of the alternative, from the trailers and stuff.
Yeah.
I thought, oh, it's going to be a big part of it, and I quite like the fact that it isn't, if that makes sense. Quite like the fact that it's been over and done with, and see where that goes. But Harcourt's a baddie, mate. That bar scene was sick. I mean, she got sparked out by the entire bar and thrown out, but it was still sick, mate, wasn't it? It was proper good. It was when that bloke told her she's got like, what did she tell her? Some masculinity, wasn't it?
Oh, the psychiatrist.
Yeah, the psychiatrist bloke starts kicking off, doesn't she? I'm a woman. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah, I got vagina.
Got vagina.
Yeah, when it first started, like when you're watching the recap, I was proper like, "Oh, I miss this show so much." Like
I literally rewatched it like
I was like
a month ago, didn't I? Like literally last month, because Nat's brother was like, "Oh, I want to watch it," and I was like, "Oh, I got it all sorted." And, like he started watching it, and I was like, "I'm gonna watch it as well." Actually, so I like rewatched it all again as well.
Well, seeing that recap
actually
made me so excited, and I was like, "Oh, mate."
Yeah, like I'm
excited to see what comes of this universe.
Yeah, like as people are watching this, there's already 2 more episodes out from what we're speaking about. So there's already episode 2 and 3 out whilst you're listening to this, which we'll be talking about on next week's podcast. So make sure you subscribed and get onto that because it's back, mate. Superheroes are back. Superman movie was sick. DC is back, and this show is going to be a banger. I can feel it, mate. I'm buzzing for it.
Yeah, I mean, straight after Superman, like when I watched that film, mate, I was like, oh, I want to see more of James Gunn's world. Obviously, we've seen Peacemaker, and like you said, all these little breadcrumbs and all this like reveals of stuff of what's to come, mate.
Yeah, so good. So
yeah,
good.
I just forgot how good Peacemaker is, like the show. When I saw the recap, I was like, oh, it's so good. And I watched that episode, and I was like, yeah, it's banging, mate. I'm excited for the next episode, which I think will be out when we talk about this. But,
it's out as we're recording this, yeah.
Yeah. So I have to watch it tonight.
But
yeah, great first episode. Then.
Yeah, brilliant, mate. I'm loving it, mate. I'm loving being a superhero fan. Got loads of good projects coming up as well, which we will be discussing a little bit later on in a minute. I've got a bit of a game for Martin though. This is a video game related game. That was hard to say, video game. But
okay.
I'm going to put it on the screen as well so people can see. I'm going to send Martin now a picture, and he's essentially most of it's going to be blurred, and it's going to be part unveiled, and it's going to be game posters, front covers, that sort of thing. I've got 5, and he's got to guess the game from the cover. So the first one, are you in it? Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready, mate.
Right, first one, it's on its way now in Discord, so it will cover your face up for a bit. There's your first one, and you only get one hint on this because I feel like you should get this straight away.
That's Pokemon.
Which one is it though?
Ruby, isn't it?
Yes, mate, it is Pokemon Ruby. I'm going to send you this, mate. So this is the poster for it. Boom. That's your first one. Pokemon Ruby is correct. As I say, these will be on the screen. So if you're listening on Spotify, apologies, you're not going to get it. Second one on its way. I feel like you.
Prince of Persia?
Yes, mate. Prince of Persia, 1989. Is the full cover for it. Classic, mate.
Yeah.
Classic game.
In the background, that background, the building in the background.
Yeah.
Help me out there.
Straight away. Right, we're on to game number 3. Coming at you now. You ready for this? Think you might get this?
What the flipping hell was that?
If you don't know, I've got two more hints for this one for you if you need them.
Let me have a closer look at this bad boy. Is it Banjo-Kazooie?
Yes, it is Banjo-Kazooie, mate. What a guess. On its way to you. Here, look. Banjo-Kazooie.
Yeah, classic game. It
Classic
was.
game.
I was Nintendo 64, mate, when I first played that.
Yeah. 2 more left.
Classic.
Game number 4. Hint number 1 is on its way.
That's Baldur's Gate 3, mate.
Yes, it is, bro. Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah, I've played it, and I know that character on there.
Now, arguably, apart from the Pokemon one, the Pokemon one was definitely the easiest one. Arguably, this one is an easy one as well. So it's the last one, game number 5.
Say that, 'cause I'm not against it yet, but yeah.
I've got a load of hints for him anyway.
Is that Resident Evil? Or is it not? It's Resident Evil, isn't it? Yeah, give me another hint.
Yeah, but I'm not saying no, yes or no. You just need the full game, don't you? You'll get it from that one, surely.
Resident Evil 4.
Yes, mate. Resi 4.
See, I thought that was Jules' arm, but it was actually Leon's arm. Yeah, that was a good game. I enjoyed that.
So yeah, if everyone else enjoyed it, let me know. Because we can do loads of these. It doesn't even have to be for video games. I've done it video game oriented because Martin is the controller in Katanas. So he's the video game guy on the channel, really.
I'm surprised I still got that Prince of Persia one, to be honest. But
mate, the Prince of Persia one, you know, it's an iconic poster. That is in it though. Yeah. Like it is iconic, isn't it? And I know you're a retro boy anyway, so I figured you'd get it. That's why I thought I'd chuck an old one in there as well, just to give it a good mix.
Yeah, that was good. That was good. Good game, mate. Good game. Enjoyed that. Very good.
We could do this for other things. We could do it for anime, more games, movies. Yeah, plenty of stuff. TV shows.
We could do one as well, like like an actor or an actress, put like stupid things on the faces that prop.
Yeah, like eyeballs or nose or something.
And it like slowly reveals. But yeah, we've got loads of games, so let us know if you enjoy them.
And we've got something else to talk about, haven't we? We're getting in the movie spirit. So let's talk movies.
Anticipated movies. There's loads, but I'm going to just hit 5.
I've put, what are your top 5 most anticipated movies over the next 5 years? Realistically, it don't matter, just what you're looking forward to. I know there's one on Martin's list that isn't on my list, and I think Martin was a bit shocked that it isn't going to be on my list. But there's only one I know about. I'm going to go... I'm going to just go for one.
It's not on my list anymore.
Oh, is it not? Okay.
Took its place. Someone else took its place.
Well, there's one movie. Martin said these are mostly superhero movies. I've got 3 superhero movies on the list of 5. The first superhero movie I'm going to go with, and it's probably a bit backwards. Actually, no, I'm going to lead up to this because this is my most anticipated movie out of all the movies that are coming out anytime soon. I'm going to start with a movie that's a bit further away than all the other ones. I'm going to lead this with Batman: Brave and the Bold, which is obviously the new James Gunn Batman. We've chatted about this for a while. By the time you're watching this, I'll have a short up as well. Not about the actor. Me and Martin have discussed the actor and fan casting previously in a different podcast. And I've chatted a little bit on a short and on TikTok about Brendan Sklenar, who no one's been announced. This is all fan casting, all speculation. And there's a short up there as well if you want to go, if you're interested, about what suit you want Batman to be wearing. But I know this is a while away, but with how great Superman was and how enjoyable Peacemaker is and how they're building the world, I cannot wait to see what they do with Batman, with it being Damian Wayne as well, Nightwing, Red Hood could be coming in. Like, there's so much stuff that this is going to be led up to this, and so much stuff that's going to come after this, that we've been a massive DC fan. This is going to build. It's going to be, mate, this could be make or break. If this movie does really bad, it could be the end of it. But I don't think it will. I don't think Martin thinks it will either. I'll let him talk in a second. I'm just yapping like shit. But hopefully, Big Bat Family is going to be great. And yeah, it's on there, mate. The reason it's my 5 out of 5, not that they're necessarily in order, it's because it's the furthest away. That's the only reason I'm coming out of it first. We haven't got that much information on it.
Just another point, I saw on social media that when James Gunn has been interviewed about stuff, or just like on one of these like chat things.
Yeah, he's on Threads. If you get on Threads, it's like Instagram's version of Twitter, mate. He's on there all the time. I'm not on it. I'm tempted to get on it, and he comments. So if someone puts something, he comments on stuff. He's always responding to fans all the time. So like, it's a good way to get like a good insight of what he's thinking about, what he's doing.
But yeah, it's on like a chat, having like a chat show or something, and he says he's been watching 1923 and he loves it. He thinks it's amazing. So it's just pointing to who Batman might be. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, with the Batman coming out, I'm excited to see, because in all the films it's always Bruce Wayne, isn't it? Always Bruce Wayne. I want to see this. I want to see Damian Wayne. I want to see this new, fresh character, as it were, in this new film. So that's what I'm looking forward to the most. I don't know too much about the Brave and the Bold story. I don't obviously know about Nightwing and stuff, but I'm looking forward to experience it for the first time and seeing
well, Nightwing won't. I don't think Nightwing shouldn't be in Brave and the Bold, but basically Brave and the Bold is it's mainly Wayne because of his son, Damian Wayne. Yeah. So it's about him. You'll just find out, mate. You'll find out.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not trying to see
too much. I don't want to ruin it for people that don't know about it. I know there's loads of information out there. There's comics, all that sort of stuff. But some people we like to do with anime. Some people like to not read up on it and just wait till it comes out and watch stuff, which is perfectly fine and acceptable.
I know there's one on your list, what's on my list as well, which is called Brand New Day.
I was saving that one till last, to be honest with you. That is my most anticipated movie out of every single movie that's coming out ever, mate.
I just thought I'll fast forward it a bit, get this.
Spider-Man Brand New Day. The thing is, right, I know we had No Way Home some years ago now, mate. 3 years ago, 4 years ago nearly, whatever, when this comes out.
Yeah.
Mate, the stuff we've been getting with the suit and how perfect it looks. Practical swinging. Like, just everything that's leading up to this movie. All the behind-the-scenes stuff that we've been seeing. All the pictures. Some of the little casting leaks. This movie is going to be so big, I think. Like, it's going to be street level. Maybe not for all of it, but for a good chunk of it. It's going to set up a lot going forward. Not necessarily for Doomsday, but for Secret Wars and what's to come with all that sort of stuff. And yeah, I'm a massive Spider-Man fan. He's my favourite superhero of all time. He's the GOAT, mate. He's the GOAT. And I'm just buzzing for a good Spider-Man project, which we just keep getting, mate. We keep getting fed, don't we? And I'm just so excited for it, mate. So excited for it.
I think I've actually before, but besides Mr. Negative, who do you reckon the bad guy will be in it? The villain? Do you reckon there'll be multiple villains, or?
I think there'll be a few different ones. I think we'll get a few. I've got a feeling they might do something similar to what they did with Fantastic Four. So at the start of Fantastic Four, they went through like a little bit of a montage of them fighting different people. I think they might do something similar to that. I've got a strong feeling Scorpion might be in there. I've got a strong feeling we might see some other type of villains as well. And I think I really want a Sinister Six eventually. I know Sony are just cocking everything up and ruining everything. But it'd be nice if there were some other street levels like Scorpion and that sort of stuff, where maybe Rhino as well, where that they can
see Rhino.
They can. It's just him battering them, and they're not a throwaway. And it's like, oh, this is Scorpion and Rhino. He's finally in a movie for you. He's never coming back. I'd like to see that he's fought them before, or he's going to be fighting them, or they're in this. But then there's also going to be a lead up to them joining forces with other people, and potentially we're going to get a Sinister Six out of it at some point. But with Sony in the picture, I just don't know how they're going to do that, because they've just ruined every single villain that we've ever had, really, for Spider-Man, to be honest with you. But yeah,
Yeah,
I'd love to see like Scorpion, Rhino, them sort of things. I even think Kingpin
class.
might show. The problem is with Kingpin stuff, it's hard for us to predict a bit. I feel like we'll get a little bit more information from the next Daredevil season because that comes out in March, I think. So that comes out
Oh,
before
mate,
Spider
yeah.
Man. So when that season comes out, we might get more of an inclination or an idea of what's going to be coming out in Brand New Day, and if that even is going to be linked, because it makes sense. It really makes sense. Thinking about it as well, I don't know if there's going to be any sort of like, you've not seen Thunderbolts, I don't think, have you? But the
Not
events
yet,
that
no.
happen in Thunderbolts with the Void and that sort of stuff, that happens in New York. That's where he lives. So like, whether we're going to get some sort of situation where we might not necessarily see him interacting and about the Void stuff, but we might get a bit of backstories about where he was or what he was doing during the Void or that sort of thing, because it's a bit similar to the No Way Home stuff where people have forgot who he is and that he's obviously no longer Spider-Man, that sort of thing. And the Snap, it's very similar to the Snap because it's just murking
Yeah,
people off. But
yeah,
it, yeah, we might get a bit of information with that. So I did see a rumor somewhere that Florence Pugh is going to be in there, which obviously Yelena. So
yeah.
I don't know. We'll wait and see. It's just a rumor, that is. It's not been confirmed. And like anything is a rumor, you just got to take it with a pinch of salt and just got to, like we do, if we see a rumor, most people will just shrug it off, say whatever. But I like to theorize on it and say, if that is true, why is she going to be in there? What's it going to be? Is she going to be doing this? This is her role, that sort of thing. And I think it's fun for us to do that sort of stuff on podcast anyway, because we get to chat about stuff. But it's going to be fucking sick, mate.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited to see, and I know you think Doomsday is going to be great, but I don't know.
So,
I want to
I think
believe.
Doomsday is going to be good.
I want to
However,
believe it's going to be good.
the reason I've not put Doomsday on here is because I'm so unsure, and I'm still so against. People probably think I'm stupid, mate, moaning about this, but I hate the casting of Robert Downey Jr. as Doom. I just think I think it takes away from Robert Downey Jr.'s legacy with Marvel. Everything he did was Iron
Mm.
Man. The snap, him dying, the lot. That was such like so perfect. That was, mate, in my opinion. That bringing him back just feels like it's just like, oh yes, who gives a shit about that anymore? I don't care, don't matter, like blah blah, whatever. Not bothered, and it annoys me. And if he's I still there's no part of Doomsday when I'm thinking about it, even if it's a variant, even if it's the main Doom, that it doesn't really make sense, and I can't see where seeing him on screen. I still feel like I will see him on screen as a different character in the Marvel universe, and it will annoy me, and that's the only reason I haven't put Doomsday in there. It just doesn't sit quite right with me. But on talking Avengers, I have got Secret Wars in my top 5 most anticipated because again that links with Brand New Day. I'm hoping that links up. Secret Wars is a big Spider-Man story. Symbiote Spider-Man, that's one of his first appearance. Secret Wars, like there's so much with Secret Wars that links to Spider-Man and a lot more stuff, and I just prefer that sort of story anyway.
Yeah,
That I think the fact that we're going to get a proper symbiote Spidey of Tom Holland Spider-Man, that alone is enough to get me hyped for Secret Wars, mate. Like that's going to be so sick. But again, Doomsday will definitely smash a billion. Sorry, it'll do well over a billion. It will. Spider-Man, I think, will do over a billion. Secret Wars, if those two projects are really good, Secret Wars could easily be probably one of the biggest Avengers movies ever. It could potentially beat Infinity War and Endgame in terms of like box office, in terms of like earnings and stuff.
yeah,
Because it's just there could be potentially so many people in there, and I think Spider-Man maybe being the front runner and the front main guy will help a lot of people because he's the biggest hero ever. Everyone knows him, don't they? Like literally,
Spidey.
you can ask like an like 98-year-old and they'll know who Spider-Man is 100%. Like every single person on this planet, I'm positive, probably knows Spider-Man. Bar those like mentalists from like Papua New Guinea, them tribal people. They probably ain't got a clue, mate. But
You ever watched Italian Spider-Man? Terrible, terrible.
mate, I like the Japanese one. I do. Super
Italian Spider-Man.
Spider. Sick, mate. He is.
Yeah, Italian Spider-Man's basically like Ron Jeremy, mate, running around in the Spider-Man outfit. Mate.
It's
Fucking
sick,
brilliant.
mate. It's sick, mate. But yeah, so Avengers: Secret Wars is also on my top 5 most anticipated movies
Yeah.
coming out.
I've got a Supergirl on mine.
Supergirl, honorable
Because
mention for
obviously
me. Amazing.
that was talking about wanting to see more of James Gunn's universe. We know that's coming up. We've seen the poster, and we've seen her make an appearance in Superman. I'm excited for it to
Yeah,
see what
I
happens with
was
that story as well.
I was very unsure of them picking her as Supergirl. I was being a
Yeah,
bit shallow, just thinking about how she looked, that sort of thing. But seeing her in Superman, it clicked for me. I was like, fucking hell, yeah, that fits. Like, she fits.
yeah,
She will do well as that character. She did a really good job in that small amount of time she had as Supergirl on screen.
yeah.
It was enough to get me excited. The reason I didn't put that on there is because I didn't want to overload it with just superhero movies. So I could easily have had 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 superhero movies on here.
I think I've
It's
got
like my favorite genre.
I think I've got another superhero one on here that you haven't got. But what's your next one? Have
So
you got another one?
technically, it's not superhero, but it is Disney. I've got the Mandalorian and Grogu movie, which is coming out next year.
Oh, okay.
So buzzing for this. Obviously, the Mandalorian, fantastic character, one of my
Yeah,
favorite
yeah.
Star Wars characters. The fact that they're just, instead of going for another season, they're going to do a full feature film. Like, that's got me really excited because we've not had a good Star Wars movie in a while, like a long
Yeah.
while. And we're getting, I mean, Andor was fantastic. The Mandalorian first couple of seasons were very good. The last season was hit or miss. It was iffy. We had the Boba Fett, bit iffy. We've had some dodgy seasons. I'm glad they're going to put more money into it to make it a feature length movie to sort of
Yeah.
start building the cinematic universe up a little bit more in terms of just like the TV show stuff. So yeah, we've not had that many great Star Wars stories currently. Like I say, Mandalorian is one of my favorite characters now in the Star Wars universe. Hoping this leads more um, to more films coming out as well, because I know there's also been some rumors of other films coming out. I think there's one definitely coming out. I think it's Starfighter or something. Ryan
Yeah.
Gosling's going to be the main guy in that. So we're going to get some more worlds. The world's going to be expanding. The universe is going to be expanding that way. So yeah, Mandalorian and Grogu is on my list.
Honorable mentions in the Star Wars universe. Ahsoka, mate. Season 2 is coming out, and obviously the main man's in it, isn't he? Anakin. Legend, mate.
Top
Legend.
legend, mate.
Yeah,
Top
I'm looking
legend.
forward to that.
Big Aiden.
Um,
Actual living legend.
one of the superhero ones I've got on mine is the Punisher special, which is coming out next year. I know
Yeah,
it's like
I
an
am looking
episode,
forward to
but
that
to
as
me,
well.
it's going to be a movie, and I love Punisher,
Yeah,
so
it's a
I'm
special
excited
presentation
about
of it. It's
it.
basically going to be a TV film, and it's going to be
Yeah,
a film.
yeah,
It's going to be a
yeah,
film. But again, the only reason I haven't put any more superhero stuff on here is because I didn't want to overload it with superhero stuff. Because, like I said, I could have so many on here, mate. Like
yeah.
so many.
What's your last one then? Is it the same as mine?
Does that mean you've got last one?
I've got a last one, isn't it?
I don't know. Because mine's the Lord of the Rings: Hunt for Gollum. It's being
See, that was going
produced.
to be on my list. Yeah, that
It's
was going to
being
be on my
produced
list.
by Andy Serkis and directed by Peter Jackson. And just for the fact that them two guys, obviously Andy Serkis has got to be involved because he is Gollum.
Yeah,
But the fact that Peter Jackson is directing it and they're getting that team back together and just being able to step back into that world on the big screen with something new, just honestly, mate, warms my heart massively, mate. It's my favourite franchise of all time. It's the
yeah.
greatest movie trilogy of all time. It's arguably the greatest trilogy of any piece of media of all time. And I'm just buzzing for it, mate. Like, I really am. And yeah,
Yeah.
I clicked on it, and the fact that I just saw it was being directed and produced
Peter
by Andy
Jackson.
Serkis and Peter Jackson, I was like, it's it, mate. This is it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be good. Like, it's got to be banging, mate. It's got to be very, very good.
There's talks of him doing the Sam as well, which is obviously different stories, smaller
Yeah,
stories in the universe of
they
Lord
could
of the
turn
Rings.
that into a decent series, I think. Really.
Yeah, but I'd love to see more from Peter Jackson because he does a show, he does the films well, and it's got a bit extended edition on it when you watch it.
Oh yeah.
But
It's
yeah,
gonna be 11
I
hours
agree.
long minimum.
Greatest trilogy out, mate. Greatest trilogy out of films.
Yeah.
Last one on my list is The Odyssey from Christopher Nolan.
Yeah.
New
It's on my
film.
honourable mentions, mate. Awesome.
Yeah, awesome cast. It's about Greek mythology, and I don't know too much about the story, to be honest, so I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, great casting there. You got the guy who plays Punisher, John Bethel. You got
John
Tom Holland
Bethel,
in there.
Tom Holland.
I can't remember who else in it, but it's going to be good. It's going to be good. And Christopher Nolan's is known for making good films. Dark
Cristiano
Knight,
Ronaldo, mate.
Dark Knight, Inception, Interstellar, just to name a few. But yeah, we're
Yeah.
excited about the Odyssey. It comes out next year, so I'll be there. Cinema, first night. Do it.
I could name another 15 films probably. Easily. We've got Toy
I've
Story
got a game.
5.
I've
Masters
got a
of the
game for you.
Universe.
I've got a game to finish off. I'm going to
Oh,
name three actors.
oh man, whoa. The Odyssey. Tom Holland, Matt Damon, Robert Pattinson. What?
Yeah, cast. The cast is good, mate. Cast is good.
What? Anne Hathaway's in it, bro.
Yeah, the cast is next level.
Yeah. It's going to be sick, that movie, as you know. Because you know when you've seen that interviews and stuff with them all together, and obviously seeing more from Christopher Nolan as well, like you say, he's just fucking next level, isn't he? Next
So I've
level,
got a little
mate.
game for you. I've got a little game for you. In the superhero spirit of things, I'm going to name three actors, and you've got from Marvel or DC who you would have, what heroes they would play or characters in the story
Oh, so
from
you're saying
DC
you're
or
going to pick
Marvel.
an actor, and I've got to fan
I'm going to
cast
say
them
that.
as like a hero or villain?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I see. Okay. Cool. Right, let me get Google up. I need to make sure I can visualize them. Do you know what I mean? See what we're saying. Who we got then?
Right. Austin Butler, first one.
Austin Butler's the Flash. We've already spoke about this. He's the
He's
Flash.
definitely
I could see him as. I could see
see
him
what
as
I mean
like
anything else.
in DC. I just like him as the Flash. When we spoke about these fan castings and we saw that in my head, that was him. Do you know what I mean? I've seen some people online say he could be a Green Arrow, but I don't know. I just like the idea of him being Flash, mate.
Yeah. Matt Damon.
Matt Damon. I think Matt Damon would be a good villain. Maybe someone where you don't necessarily have to see his face. Not that like there's anything wrong with him, but I just mean because he's a bit older, that sort of thing. Use his voice. Maybe something like Darkseid or a villain like that in the DC universe, or some sort of character that he could voice potentially. Not that I don't think his voice was really that scary. Could also play like a stupid character as well, I guess. I don't really know, you know. Let me get Matt Damon now. What does he look like now? And again, to play Thomas Wayne in like Batman's backstory or something, bro. Batman's dad, mate.
This is a tricky one. Next one. Robert De Niro, mate.
Robert De Niro. Batman.
Have you not seen him in The Irishman, mate? I'm just kicking that guy. I thought, dead old he is.
To be fair, he'd be a better villain as a voice wise, I think. But
Yeah.
I can also see him as probably like I'm trying to think of villains and heroes and stuff.
I always think Robert De Niro, like, imagine like him as like a penguin or something. Because he's got the mole on his face.
What about him as like an Alfred?
Yeah.
Big Batman's butler,
That'd be
mate.
That'd be
Maybe.
good. Right, we're gonna go to the women now. Anna de Armas. And you know that, is it? My
Yes,
celebrity
mate.
crush, mate. That's why it's my celebrity crush, though.
Well, she's just been in Ballerina, hasn't she?
Yeah.
So
She
we know
War
for a
Dogs.
fact.
She
Yeah,
Knives
well,
Out.
she knows what she's doing in action stuff. She could essentially be. She could be anyone, mate. Realistically, she could easily be like a black cat. She could easily. Even like a black canary.
Black Canary would be good.
Get her a picture of her up now. Just for research purposes.
Your wife sees looking at the picture. So you know.
There's so many, mate, really, though. I mean, we've got recastings coming up of X-Men characters. Could she be like a Mystique, something like that, maybe? Trying to think what's coming up, what's possible. Do you know what I mean? She could easily be Starfire, maybe? In Titans. I like the idea of her as a black cat, I think, you know. I'm looking at her. Let me search it, Anna Dion. Black cat. See if anyone's done any pictures. More of a cat woman. Oh, Catwoman, mate. Yeah, she's Catwoman.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
her,
I think
bro.
she'll make it.
That's her, mate. Same person.
Talking of Catwoman, the next one. She already played Catwoman, but that was in the Nolan universe. Anne Hathaway.
Anne Hathaway's a living legend, mate. She's a.
Would you have
It's
her as a
harder
black cat?
because no, she's too old, mate. Like, no offense to her. No, but like, you know what I mean, don't you? She's like,
Yeah.
she's not too old, but like, I'm trying to think of she could be like a more mature character is what I'm trying to think. Sick actress, isn't she? Anne Hathaway. She's been in bare good stuff. Yeah, proper classic.
I thought she played Catwoman pretty well.
I'm trying to think of maybe like a Marvel character that I'd cast her as. I don't really know.
Yeah, Wonder Woman, isn't it? No, I'm joking. Not that good enough.
Get her in it, mate. Get her involved.
Get her on the
It's
list.
a hard one, mate. I'm trying to think what villains that she could play. I just for bands put her as Black Cat, so Catwoman. So she's played basically the same character from both universes. Just banter in it, mate. Got it.
So I can't get away from this. Last one. A bit of a jokey one. Daniel Radcliffe, isn't it?
Danny Radders, mate. Wolverine, mate. What do you mean?
No, I mean, I'm serious. I'm being serious right now.
No, I'm being serious, mate.
What, you never miss Wolverine?
Mate, you look at what,
enough,
mate. You look at what Daniel Radcliffe looks like, mate.
Remember that.
He's a fucking beast,
Yeah, a
mate.
mark on his head, mate, and he got some glasses, hasn't he?
He's a fucking beast, mate. Just Google Daniel Radcliffe ripped. Trust me, bro. He's in mint shape.
Yeah, there's a lot.
He ain't messing about anymore, that bloke, mate.
Well, he's actually having as Wolverine.
He's Harry Spotter, mate. The boy who lifts, mate. He is. Telling you that, pal.
Well, he'd have him as Wolverine.
He's the only person. He's short as fuck. He's mental.
What, Cyclops?
He's in good nick. Nah, he's too short to be Cyclops.
See a little guy walks in. Like, who is it?
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Like, he's
It's
realistically a more comic accurate Wolverine than Hugh Jackman. But realistically, it'll be Taron Egerton if he plays Wolverine. Yeah. That's who they'll pick. But yeah, I reckon Danny Rad is a legend, mate. I love him bits. I do. Playing, what it was Nightcrawler or something, bro.
Yeah, I think it'd be a Nightcrawler, to be fair. Weedy.
I googled that, and the first thing that comes up is a YouTube video. Daniel Radcliffe steroids. It's not that big.
Like, I'll give you one more woman then, and that's it. That'll be the end of it. Sydney Sweeney.
You see loads of people saying Black Cat for her. Yeah, Black Cat for her, don't you? But
Black Cat's already gone, mate.
Yeah, I don't think she's a very good actress anyway, to be fair. But there's two reasons people cast her as that, though, isn't there? Let's be honest.
What is that?
Left and right, mate.
Airbags.
Sydney Sweeney, she's blonde, isn't she? I'm trying to think who she could play, you know. How old is she? She's not that old. She's only 27. I think we goth her up, you know, and get her on as Raven, to be fair, you know. And Teen Titans, fuck yeah.
Hey, I think she could play that role. Or Raven.
I reckon we do that. I reckon we throw everyone off, mate. I do. Because Raven's got quite like a monotone, like, you don't need to be like an amazing actress, I don't think, to play that role.
Yeah.
But that's her character, if that makes sense. So I think that'll tip it on its head, mate, and spin everyone out.
Yeah, yeah.
Pardon me. Yeah, I'm doing that.
Good list then, mate. Good list. So you got Radcliffe as he nearly had his chance as Wolverine, but now he's Nightcrawler. Who do you think could play a good Cyclops?
A good Cyclops. Problem is with a good Cyclops, right? Is because we've already had one.
Squat. Yeah.
We already had that James Marsden, is it?
Marsden, yeah.
He was awesome as Cyclops, I thought, in my opinion. I thought he was a very, very good Cyclops. But problem is that they've obviously kind of ruined him a little bit, or ruined it now for him, in the sense that he's already done it, and he's 50-something years old. So they'll probably want someone young now. Just look, Cyclops. X-Men. Let's have a gander at him. James Marsden was cool, to be fair, wasn't he?
Mm. I liked him as Cyclops.
Get fucking Henry Cavill in there, mate. Sod it. Let's spin everyone out, mate.
Henry Cavill, go for any role, mate. Henry Cavill's a legend.
Get Henry Cavill in the X-Men, mate. I think they'll go for quite a youngish cast for the X-Men, though.
Yeah.
We spoke about that Patrick Schwarzenegger bloke before. I think he'd be pretty good. Spoke about him for Batman, but I don't think he fits that. But I think he'd be good at something like that, maybe.
Yeah, it's like a youngish looks.
Yeah, someone youngish, like decent Nick. Yeah, I think he'd be pretty good. Yeah, I'll go with that. What's that? Yeah, he's Brenton Thwaites. He played it. It's too old. Yeah, I'm going with him, mate. Big Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, that's it then. That's the end of it. That's a little game. You've had your fan casting.
Cheeky, mate. Cheeky bomb squeaky, that.
That was I didn't plan that. I just made it up on the spot. But...
No, I liked it. It was good.
You did.
It was good. Gets your brain thinking, doesn't it?
That's it for the poddy, then, isn't it? This week.
That's it.
It's over.
That's it. It's the end of the world as we know it.
So while this is out, Ian's actually in the arcades spending all his money.
To be fair, when this comes out, I'll probably already be home. I'm only going Monday to Friday, so.
Okay.
I'll probably be at home finally after a longish drive.
Full of fish and chips.
having already have had a shark and chips, mate.
You gotta have the shark and chips, mate.
Got to. Unheard of if you don't have the shark and chips.
When I last time I had that shark and chips, I couldn't finish it, mate. I had to put it back in the ocean. But yeah. Hope you've enjoyed the poddy. We've only got a couple of things left to say to you there. And that is
Shall we just quickly tell him about the rammed, jam-packed, massive poddy they're getting next week?
Do it. Let them know. Tell them.
Because they've got Lord of Mysteries, episode 11 and 12. They're going to have Sakamoto Days, episodes 8 and 9. They're going to have Dandadan, season 2, episodes 9 and 10. Gashakuta, episode 8 and 9. Then we've got Kaiju, episodes 7 and 8. And then we've got Alien Earth, episode 5 and 6. And then Peacemaker, season 2, episode 2 and 3. So we're probably going to keep it a bit of a gameless podcast, that one, because we're going to be chatting for about 11 hours, I think, straight. So you best get ready for it.
Prepare now, I think. That's going to be
Gonna be a big boy.
podcast. That.
Big boy poddy, mate.
Yeah, I'm ready for it then.
We've got loads of shorts coming out as well, mate. We've got loads and loads and loads already out. Make sure you get onto TikTok.
Shorts.
Scroll
Daily
to the bottom.
man.
Like, comment. Get them all on there. Have a look at them. If you're not subscribed on YouTube, subscribe right now. If you're not following on Spotify, follow right now. Get to Instagram. Get us over there. Hit the links in the descriptirunos. Get in the old Dizzy. Do the lot, mate. Do the lot.
Comment on this video. Also, algorithm.
And
Like
as Martin was saying, we've got a few things left to say.
That is Godspeed.
Peace and prosperity.
Have a great weekend. Hope
Thanks
you enjoyed
for
the
being here.
poddy. Take care.
Love you, bye.